serious, but his family apparently was mental, bro.
Are we live?
What's happening, people? Welcome to another episode of Free Shots Live at 9 with your boys, Marvin Abbey and Tazer Black.
Am I still connected?
You still connected?
I got a sound. I'm pressing it. I got a sound.
Imagine being able to build anything.
So you connect again? Yeah. I'm sick.
Because last time I used my one, it came through on the speakers, but it didn't come through on the audio.
It says connected. I heard it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying last time we heard it on the headphones, but then when I got the recording, it didn't come out.
Oh.
We need to ask people on YouTube if they can hear it.
Those locked in on the YouTube, can you test? Can you hear the sounds?
Hear a little feedback.
Let us know if you can hear it so I can do a proper intro, man. Can you not hear dogs? You can hear it, yeah? Yeah. It's live. All right, cool. Free Shots Live at 9 in the building. Who we got in the building? To my right, we got Brent in the building. To my left, we got Marv in the building. Hey, host of the most, Tazer Black in the building. Let's go. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a lovely weekend this Tuesday.
What?
Hope everyone's having a lovely evening this Tuesday.
Oh.
I said weekend, my bad. I meant evening.
He said, I hope everyone's having a lovely weekend this Tuesday.
Nah, evening.
Big man.
I meant evening. Sorry, my bad.
Bombo club.
Yeah, the chat's jumping. All right. What are we talking about first?
You said you had a topic.
I wanted to update everyone on Cardi B and Migos Offset situation. When we spoke about this weeks ago, we were debating whether Offset was less of a man for requesting his spousal support. And it's been confirmed that the agreement...
Wait, hold on. How's Abu saying, is that the same do-rag? What's happening here?
How many do-rags should you buy?
I don't understand. What do you want to do? Wear a gold-plated one? A Nike one? Big man, shut your mouth, man. What's happening here, man? There's always someone trying to be funny in the comments, bro. Allow it, man. You're better than this, bro. Look at your life. What's happening here, man?
Hey.
Come on, Abu, man.
That means face your front, bro. All right, so they've had 12 months to deliberate on the divorce filing, and then the request from Offset have reportedly become apparent. According to the Daily Loud, the rapper filed for spousal support after he claimed she left him with the kids after falling pregnant with her fourth child, but her first child with her new boyfriend, Stefan Diggs, and now he wants a 70-30 split of their assets. This agreement is far from the traditional 50-50 split and is more common for the wife to receive more in divorce settlements. But in this instance, because her net worth is more than double her ex's, she's worth 100 M's while he's worth 40 M's. In this agreement, it's alleged that she would have to pay upwards $50 million to Offset. Cardi has allegedly agreed to the agreement. However, this is not verified. What's your thoughts?
Get your coin, bro.
City boys up.
There's the life of a city boy. Who's that boy? That's skanking his leg.
Listen, my.
But all right, let's have a frank conversation. Women want equality, right? And equality goes across the board. You can't have equality when you choose equality. It can't be equality for what you want and equality for what you don't want. That's not how equality works.
No, but my only thing is this, yeah.
You earn more, we get a divorce, pay up
Yeah, but the reason I'm getting a divorce is because of you, though.
Pay 'em.
The reason I'm getting a divorce is because of you, though.
Yeah, but we don't know what what's going on here. Is Tag said Westwood tried it with Cardi B too.
Now that video's, brother. Now that I'm watching it back now, the video's nasty, man. The way he's talking to her, I'm just like, bro, I can't believe this aired.
Yeah, but you're only saying that in hindsight.
Yeah, I know. That's all I can do.
At the time, remember, she was like,
I ain't watched it.
how do you know about lace fronts? Like, she was, I don't think she was disgusted as such. She was on a vibe of, how do you know so much about black women's hair?
No, but your tone changed.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like there's a lot of things we're gonna get from old convos. Yeah, is when you when you detect that someone's uncomfortable in the conversation, and you keep pressing. So I got that she was uncomfortable, and I would have stopped.
No, but you
didn't stop.
No, you're saying that in hindsight because no one. At
Yeah, hindsight.
That's what I'm saying. No one at the time said she looked
Okay,
uncomfortable.
but in hindsight, yeah, one could argue that he doesn't think he's doing anything wrong.
No, but my thing is, if I'm not defending no one, but
I'm not. No, I'm genuinely not defending him.
But when I saw the clip, first of all he started talking about lace fronts, and he was like, something lace fronts, and Cardi was like, what? How do you know about lace?
So you're thinking Cardi responded as, what does this white man know about lace?
Yeah, she was baffled, and then obviously he was like talking about lace fronts, and he started to get a little bit sexual. He was like, yeah, I like to pull hair. No, I love weave down to the bottom, baby. Like that, he was talking like that. So Cardi B is looking at him, but then the video seems old because Cardi B looks old.
It's an old video.
Sorry, she looks different.
It's an old video.
You know, she had like a few little surgeries and whatever, so she looks different.
It's an old video.
So I'm like, this must have been like, I don't know what year this was, but that was an old video anyway. Because Cardi is still a little bit camera shy. She doesn't look as, do you know what I'm saying? She's a bit, and obviously again, you got a old white man in front of you telling you about lace fronts. So she's like, what the hell?
I think the video came out 2019.
Okay, cool.
6 years old.
But
still, we could use hindsight. I just think watching that video back 2025, yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable still.
Fair enough.
But
so in regards to, do you know it is weird though, because I see a lot of people saying he's a man, he shouldn't look to get anything off his wife, and I hear the argument, but I also hear the argument where get your coin, bro.
50 M's.
So wait, because I'm a man, I should miss out on 50 M's?
No, I'm just saying it's 50 M's though.
All right.
That's half her net worth.
Call me a woman then.
And boost his net worth.
That's what Offset said. Call me a woman then.
I'm not against it as long as it goes to the kids. Some of your earnings was going to go to the kids anyway. So I think as long as it funnels down to the kids, then it is. All
right, so why is it that if it was the other way around,
no, both ways.
No, I'm saying if it was the other way around, no one will say anything.
I don't think no one will say anything. I think everyone's just used to the fact that that's the way of the land.
But why? No, but why wouldn't anyone say anything?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
Because usually the argument that is presented, not me, the argument that's presented is that in order for you to get your coin, this woman has been in the house raising your kids. That's usually the.
I hear that, but in regards, but that's a normal household.
Yeah.
In regards to.
No, that's what I'm not applying it to this one.
That's what I'm saying, but when it comes to Hollywood and stars and that,
yeah, the rules change.
The rules don't change. You've got nannies, you've got maids. You're not at home like that. Obviously, you've gone through the pregnancy, and so that is something that we can't take away. But generally speaking, you've got maids, nannies, best schooling, whatever. So it's a bit.
Cardi B should have put her money in her mum's name, man. No, I'm just saying. When they ran the statements through, they said she ain't even earned nothing.
But to be honest, when they got together, Offset was a bigger artist.
Offset definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Had input in her success, 100%. All of them. Just her being part of the Migos and rolling with them, 100%. But at the same time...
So one could argue that as well. I didn't even think about that, by the way.
Yeah, 100%.
No, I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm saying I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but my thing is you can't put a price on that.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I didn't think about that angle.
Oh. Maybe that's why she just felt like, whatever.
Because, okay.
You know what I mean? Because even like in the midst of her beefing Nicki Minaj, and they've been going at it for time, they've even introduced kids and stuff, which is very, very low. But someone was saying, that I saw this tweet where someone was saying that this is all allegedly, bro. And knowing her, she'll probably get someone to come and start talking rubbish. But anyway, someone was saying that what people don't understand about these celebrities is sometimes the boyfriend just sits there and watches you make the money, but then they control the money behind the scenes. So with Nicki Minaj, the husband's just there chilling. He don't do nothing but chill with Nicki Minaj. So whatever money she's earning technically is our money.
Mm.
So he's just there, and obviously this is someone that she's known since she was like young. So they have been friends for a long time. So in his mind, whatever the internet says about her, he don't give a damn. As long as the money keeps coming in, we're good over here.
I think it depends. I think everyone knows what kind of man that they want, and everyone knows what kind of partner they need. And I think Nikki just identified the kind of man she needs because, I don't know, it can't be me like that because he's just very mute. Like he just, you don't hear him say nothing.
Yeah, I think that's his role. That's his role. He knows his role.
That's what I'm saying. So, well, I'm not saying I'm going to be out talking, but it's just like, no, I want to do my own thing, man.
So someone said as a response, Stacey said, it's not about being a man. It's that he's the cause of the divorce and he won't even be having primary custody. And then Kay said, if he's doing most of the childcare, he should get the support, but make sure you're taking care of them kids and they're getting the best care.
But he has been taking care of the kids because he said that. He said that she left me with the kids.
No. I understand what a man said to better his argument in court. That don't mean he's actually with the kids, bro.
No, but in the court, you have to prove that. Court don't just hear your word and say whatever. Because remember, in court, Cardi can say, no, kids have been with me. And court will say, okay, you have to prove it. You can't just
Okay, so basically...
say that in court, say the kids must have been with Cardi.
Yeah,
with Offset.
Yeah, then it makes sense then. But I just think because because she's worth what she's worth today...
Yeah. Also, why is it... So shout out Stacey. Why is it that... because he calls the divorce whatever, because if the woman calls the divorce, would you say she don't deserve to get any money?
No, we're talking about why they divorced.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm saying if it was Cardi that caused the divorce, she don't deserve no money.
No, I would expect her to get money.
That's what I'm saying. So why is Stacey saying the issue is he caused the divorce?
Because he caused the divorce. Sorry, caused or called? What are you saying?
Caused.
If he caused it, he did cause the divorce.
I know, but I'm saying, that if Cardi had, if we put a scenario and Cardi had caused the divorce, Stacey would have been saying Cardi don't deserve it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Why are we looking for reasons for her not to get the P?
Not to give the P.
Yeah, like I ain't getting no money, so I ain't got no skin in the game. But I'm just saying, can we think about this like equally on both sides?
No, I hear you. Someone said, so go on.
No, go on.
Now, someone said, are we going to talk about Sancho and Sweetie stuff? I was going to say, we have spoken about it, but you have to listen to the first episode.
Yeah,
That drops on Friday.
We spoke about it still. But someone said it's Sancho a city boy.
Argue.
Sancho the city boy in terms of finances, but in terms of play, no.
What did you say? You can have some.
But you can get lost in the south. No, when I had, what did they? Oh.
No, I said it. If a man does not have the sauce, then he's lost. But the same man can get lost in the sauce. In his own words, sauce refers to a sense of style, confidence, or charisma that one possesses even without money. But that can also be overwhelming or lead to confusion and being lost in other ways, such as getting distracted by women.
But I'm sure Gucci said something like, when I was lost, I still had the sauce. But you can have sauce and be lost. Like the way, like he said it.
The way he said
it in one way and then he reversed it, but then both applied to him.
No sauce, then you're lost. But you also get lost in the sauce.
How you get lost in the sauce?
A bitch gonna get lost in the sauce, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying, man.
I'm sprinkling sauce, dropping sauce that we speak, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Sancho definitely got lost in the sauce still. But can man blame man for... The thing is, a lot of people, again, talking for the cheap seats. If Sweetie's in front of you in a hotel room or your yard, walking around with a thong, certain men are going to lose their mind.
But you're doing hypotheticals that certain men are never going to experience.
Exactly. So why man talking like, you know what I'm saying? So give the brother some grace, man.
No, he can get grace, but bro, my thing is just the touchline.
Yeah, take a touch, man.
Yeah, like there's certain things. Even if that's the case, it's just like now that we have in hindsight.
Nicholas Jackson.
You know what you're saying? In hindsight, it's like you said, we're talking about the DJ's video. People take a touch, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just be like, yo,
Take a touch, man.
like slow down, relax.
Time your run, man.
Come on, man. Just running into the box, you're offside, man. See, football's lucky, you know. They're lucky. You know now. Nah, they're not lucky. I think it's even worse now, because you can take the ball think you've beat your defender, score the goal, celebrate, and then the ref goes,
Yeah, it's mad.
and even then, it can take 9 minutes for them to say, no goal. Oh,
You know what's mad, yeah? If VAR existed, yeah, so many things could have changed. If VAR existed, Arsenal might have a Champions League. For example, Lehmann might not get sent off for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Liverpool might not get win against Marseille. I mean, not Marseille. Is it Marseille? The one you 3-1. Yeah, you're a beauty. When Gerrard scored the win at that time, you had to win 3-1 to qualify, and you won 3-1. Since Pongo and Melo scored.
What? I don't remember all of that.
Yeah. Real Madrid might not have won 3 in a row. Do you know what I'm saying? Barcelona might not have won as many.
Ramos would have got sent off.
Against,
I could have guessed what was that
against Chelsea, Chelsea, Barcelona. It's a disgrace. Disgrace. Chelsea go through that game.
Yeah, but you know what? Like,
You know what I'm saying? There's so many things. Arsenal unbeaten, 49. We would have gone 50 unbeaten. That won the penalty for Rooney.
yeah, but don't stress yourself out thinking about it.
No, I've been having so many sleepless nights. No, I'm joking.
You can't stress yourself thinking about it. Because even today, it's techie, bro. Sometimes I see certain plays, I'm like, that's not even offside, but they're proper looking at it. The momentum's gone. Look, momentum mash up. What's it called, Bruno?
Yeah.
See, he missed the penalty because of the momentum. Loons is like, but the momentum, but a penalty is a penalty, bro. But boy, I ain't been in the stands. I don't know what it's like. 50,000 fans looking at me about. I don't know what that feels like.
No, but sometimes your meat you can be offside from your meat, bro. That's what's mad.
I've never seen them measure meats. I don't know what.
No,
I don't know what's coming on your TV.
No. But I'm saying.
See that box that you got there?
No. I ain't got no box. I ain't got no box.
Yo.
Looks like I get my house.
Yo.
I ain't got no box. I ain't got no box.
Hey, you need to cancel your Sky membership, bro.
I got double TV. What are you talking about? I ain't got no
Your
box.
player cam is moving mad over there. Hey.
Shout out Black the Cooler. Said big up you, man. Big up, man. Oh, yeah, so Spurs will have a Champions League now. You're moving mad. Allow it. Yeah, exactly. Maradona, sorry.
Oh.
The handball. I thought they won the World Cup that year.
They would have rushed him.
They wouldn't have won the World Cup that year.
He would have got sent off.
There's bare stuff that would have happened, bro. Bare, you know when you think of like, even Juventus and like in Serie A, bare match fixing. Even Barcelona, you know Barcelona, yeah? There was a stat where they showed like match fixing, yeah? And it was saying that within La Liga, the penalty ratios that they received was insane compared to every other team. Like, they got penalties all the time, like, and decisions, yeah? But when they got to the Champions League, it was equal with everyone else because Champions League had referees that couldn't be bought. But within the La Liga, there's bare games you watch and you're like, wait, what? Like, teams will go through, score a goal, nah. They will go through, man will slide, it will tap his hand here, handball. We're like, what? Yeah. See, in this world, corruption is real, bro.
All right, so if we introduced VAR in real life, yeah, like what situations would you want it in? Let's say everyone had like credits, 3 a day, and you had the moment to tap VAR. What would it be? What situations would you reckon VAR would play a part in?
If you're a drug dealer,
Okay.
police stop you.
So what would the VAR be?
What's the stop for? Was it legal? That's it. What's the stop for, please? Your headlight is working. Have a good day, lads. Thank you. Take care. Yeah, bye. Gone. What? You can't get, but I'm gone, bruv. What are you talking about?
I was thinking like
An argument with your missus.
no, but like
Like, that would be sick if, like, she says something, you're like, no, that never happened. 1 sec.
roll the tapes.
Yeah, right. Roll the tapes. HMRC. And a screen plays of her.
But my thing is with that, yeah,
She will still say something.
exactly.
I can't believe you've done this.
Yeah,
Why would you bring it back?
why did you waste your credits like that?
Oh. So you've been harboring it all this time. I can't believe you. What? Wait. What? All right, save.
Like I'm moving forward. Yeah, I've realized having conversations with people, but just slow down. Just slow down. Make sure you know what you're saying. Make sure you've heard what the other person's saying before you respond. just take a touch, slow down. Because the way they'll throw it back on you and won't give you a chance to VAR, nah. Just want to clarify. You said this?
I saw a video where the man was saying, I think it might have been Jordan Peterson. He was saying, if you're talking to somebody and they're not getting what you're saying, the best thing you can do is stop talking to that person.
Just straight.
It's like, because they're not trying to understand you or hear you. So why do you keep on going on about your point? The best thing you can do is remove yourself from that conversation and say, cool, no problem.
Yeah, but sometimes you care about you care about proving your point to that person.
But exactly, and that's more for you.
I hear it, but sometimes you're just like, why don't you get what I'm saying?
But they're not going to, so then what's the point?
But why are they not going to?
If you're hell-bent on not understanding me, then forget it.
Yeah.
Like the episode when we were with me, you, Kid, and Chinks, we were going around the circles. The fact that you and Kid weren't hearing what me and Chinks were saying, we should have said, all right, cool, no problem. The listeners can hear it, whatever you agree with, whatever. We've said that, should have left it. Should have been a 15-minute convo, 20-minute. Went on for an hour, bruv.
It was entertaining at the time, though. I can't even lie. Even though it was... Sometimes you need them convos, man. Someone said, man them after a motive trying to secure girls, but when the offside's already there.
No, do you know what would be sick? Man them when they lie.
What, to man them?
Yeah, I used to link that thing. One sec. Please. Yeah, I'm busy tonight, so I can't really see you. Brother, you're a liar.
Ah.
That's what you want it for.
What did I say on the pod about Instagram one time? It's like I gave you a gem and bare people didn't know.
I can't remember, you know.
I said something about my brethren showing me something on close... Is it close friends or DMs? Anyway, I got a new one.
There's a new one, the one where you can see the thing now.
Where you can see what both of you have done across the years.
You can log on and you can click the username and then you can see
your interaction.
All their likes,
yeah. So basically, Instagram was updated, and there's now. I shouldn't say.
Hey, relax, man. Be easy, bro. It's cool, man. Be easy, bro. Mental. Because I don't know if it's just you that can see it or can anyone access it and see it.
No, it'll be you and the person that they're accessing.
That's what I'm saying. So like, I can go on your page and look at Tazer and this person.
No, just me and you.
Nah, man. No. I don't think so. I think you can go. Anyone can do it. That's what's. Because remember, he was saying that it's a discovery page.
Yeah.
How it used to be, like you could see what everyone was liking and what they liked. That nasty feature, yeah, disgusting feature. But now you can. But I'm sure anyone can do it.
Wait, hold on. Your activity. But you can go back to things that you've liked time ago. Mental.
Do you know what would be sick is if you can...
You can what?
Know if someone's lying, but you can only do it 3 times a day.
So you got to pick and choose which one.
Imagine you got like 3 times, 4 times a day, and then you had this button where you could press to see if someone was lying or not. At 11:58, I'm pressing that button bare times, blood.
Why 11:58?
Because the day's about to end in 2 minutes. And I use 4. That's how I was talking to someone about if you could have 3 superpowers, what would it be, yeah? The other day. And then they said it would be, what is it? To read people's minds, innit?
Mm-hmm.
I said, nah, man. You said that you'd want that power as well. I remember.
Yeah, like on a Bruce Almighty thing.
Nah, I'd hate that, man.
Control, though, not just everyone's.
That's not, no, but I'm saying, but even if it was controlled, it's still like, nah, I wouldn't want it, man. I don't think you can handle what you're going to hear or what people might say or something nuts. I'd rather control people's minds than hear what they have to say.
Control their minds. You're moving like the gal from Gen V.
That Professor X, what you can do basically, like, you can control people's minds. Because I don't, like, me, like, if I listen to your mind and then, or imagine you're next door, one of your brethren, and then something happens and someone walks past and then he just has some mad sick thought in his head and you hear that. And this is your brethren. What are you doing now?
I'm repeating it to him.
You can't, because you're not supposed to have heard it.
But I have.
Oh, you've done this last time, man.
I don't understand.
You're not. You're not allowed.
That's like saying,
You're not allowed to say anything.
then I won't hang with him no more.
Then you're just gonna not hang with him no more out the blue for no reason.
Can't be out of the blues because you're having these idiot thoughts, but I can't tell you.
Exactly.
Okay, if I can't tell you your thoughts, then I'm breaking the friendship.
So I don't want to know. I don't need to know.
No, but you do want to know because if the thoughts are mad like you're saying, you do want to know,
No,
bro.
but in church they do say that you can have unholy thoughts, but if you don't act on them, like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I think that's a thin line, bro. Because your boy can come to you and say something mental, and they say, yeah, but in conclusion, I haven't acted on it.
Yeah, but you might, like, something might happen to someone and you might be like, I want to kill this buddy, get on there. But you don't do it.
Okay.
So what's man going to give you
No, but that's more understanding, though.
20 years?
No, but you can say that's more understanding because some people will look at it like, yeah, I've had those thoughts before. Like, as much as you might think this is not a general... Remember, we don't all pour out our thought banks. But if we did, I guarantee that one there might be, like, top 10.
I hear it, that's what I'm saying. That's a problem, though. So because it's a thought that you can associate with, although it's bad, you're cool with it.
No, I'm not saying I'm cool with it.
Another one that you're not
No.
with is bad.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it might be you know that sometimes you go through things and you think it's just you.
Mm-hmm.
And then you speak about it and you're like, oh, a lot of people are going through it. This is not just me. It's a human thing. Or for some that are going, you know, there's things like that. But then there's, okay, I'll give you an example here. This might be deep here, but there's some mums who let me not use mums, parents who blatantly are mad excited about becoming parents.
Mm-hmm.
Then become parents and I've definitely had thoughts where they're like, oh my God, I wish I'd never done this. So obviously if your child heard that, you'd be like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. But parents have definitely said that. That doesn't mean they mean it. They love being a parent. But sometimes there's some days where like, nah, these kids are testing me. I wish I never had them. I'm not going to look at you like a bad person because you said that, is what I'm saying. But falling on the wrong ears, like your child might be like, oh my God. Like, I remember when my dad said to me, yo, I didn't want you. I said,
What?
He didn't want a child at the time is what he's basically saying.
No side effects or what? Man needs to put hella gunshots for that one, bud. I said, that didn't want me. Man said, what's happening? Dog barking, cat meowing.
I remember when he said, yo, I didn't want you. Like,
No, how did it come out though? Like, what
it was just in convo. He said it so casual. Like everyone else reacted before me. I'm like, but my thing is I don't care because I'm here. I'm here. I don't care.
Wait, so what? It just generally.
I can't remember what we were talking about, but he was just he's basically saying like, yo, like kids wasn't on my agenda when I had kids. And obviously I'm looking like, I'm your first. And then my sister literally came 10 months later. She's your second. So you didn't want us, cool, but we're here.
You know what's funny? Yeah, you could have got. What would be funny? You said that to your dad, like, we don't want kids. No, I didn't want kids, but Dad, you had me, and then 10 months after, okay. You got
But that's even like
10 months later, that's like a man that don't want kids, blood.
So what I'm saying, so it's one of them conversations he would have just pushed it onto, it wasn't me, it was your mum kind of vibe. But it's like, it takes two. But I'm just saying, I know those statements parents have made, they don't necessarily mean it. Some might even look at them and say, no, I do mean it. But my child's a blessing, so...
Yeah, but unfortunately, if you say those things, you do mean it, man. Whatever you say, you do mean.
Yeah, but some people didn't think parenthood was going to be this
I
difficult.
hear that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that you meant it. Like,
No, but you know, like, for example, some people have an idea of what being a parent was or is. I don't know if I'm using it right. As in, like, you watch movies, you think, oh, I'm going to be like my wife and kids. Michael for my wife. However you thought parenthood was going to be, and then you land in your situation, it's like, eh?
if you thought parenthood was going to be like my wife and kids, you're a fool. That's it. Plain and simple, bro.
No, but what if you have a missus, you live in the yard, you've got a house, you've done it the right way, and it's just still not the same?
Because it's not my wife and kids, bro.
I hear that, but...
Why is your life not... why is your life not like EastEnders? Or Emmerdale or Hollyoaks? Like, what's happening here?
Someone said VAR could be used when you apply for a job and get the email saying you didn't make it. Could get techie if you see that they looked at your name and shook their head. That's true.
Mm.
Have you ever been in a situation like that?
In Bola? Nah, let's leave that CV over.
Yeah, like...
Apparently there's a woman who done that. That she got refused, I think it was like 250 jobs or something like that. Or something mad like that. It was like high number. So she changed her name, Depot, to like a white sounding name. Interview straight away.
So it's their name. They just looked at the name and said, yeah, this is good.
And recruiters have said that
It was a bit of a mouthful.
if there's a name that they can't pronounce or they're not sure where the person's from, they'd rather use a CV from someone with a name that they recognise.
Even if the qualifications.
Doesn't matter. Remember, this whole pile of people are qualified. You know what I'm saying? Even for example, I got an Amazon delivery. I've done a Morrison shop, so when I buy like big bottles of water and stuff, instead of me taking, I just order on Amazon, innit? The guy came and he couldn't really speak English, innit? So to communicate to him where I lived, where to park, where to meet me. Oh my God, bro! Like I was this close to ringing Nick Farage and say I agree, bruv. I'm about to vote for reform, bruv.
Why didn't you just come out your yard and go meet him, man?
I did, but I couldn't. He kept telling me he was at the back. He was at the front, bro.
Even that might be the back to him.
How? The front door is there. I'm at the back of the building. That's what he kept saying. I said, all right, where? Like, what road are you on? The road has no name. I said, oh my God. I said, use Google Maps, it'll take you. I use Google Maps. If you use Google Maps, it will have the street name on there. It was a mess, bro.
That's like when I ordered food. I think I was in Bristol. Is it Bristol? Bro, this guy went to a totally wrong hotel and he's arguing with me saying he's outside. If you saw the walk that I had to do, I'll send you the video. I think I got it on my phone and post it on Free Shots. If you saw the walk I had to do to go meet this guy, I said, nah, this is rude, bruv. I don't even want the food no more. Bruv, I was walking for time. I was like, brother, you didn't go to the right hotel. All he said was sorry. That's all he could say. Sorry. But anyway, yeah, they're on to you about the Nick Farage.
What did I do?
You might need to talk about the Tupac and Martin Luther King WWE AI. Yeah, what's your thoughts on that? Because I'm not...
I see the Gabriel Selassie one as well.
No, but like, I'm not finding videos that I can tell has been generated by AI entertaining. Like when girls are sending me memes that I can blatantly see that account says AI in it or that Sora watermarks in it, I'm not watching the video. That's just me. I'm not saying everyone should do that. I'm just saying that's just me.
The only good one is like when they've got like 50 Cent in the club or 21 questions and it's like...
The Motown one.
Yeah, them videos are cold.
I ain't even seen that. That's what I'm saying.
They're cold still because it sounds mad. Like it's the same lyrics, but it's just in the style of that song or that genre. It's cold still.
So can you see yourself listening to like AI artists in the future?
Um,
Like if the beat catches you, you start listening to this song, and then you're listening to this song, maybe you want to do research and you find out, oh, this is just an AI generated artist.
I mean, it depends. If it sounds good, then I'll listen to it, innit?
I think we're going into a scary space, man. Like, so does that mean you'd watch AI movies?
If it's done well, because if you watch anime, what's it with you anime? What's that
it's still
difference with
animation.
anime?
No, I'm not talking about animation. I'm talking about real people.
I know, but it's still, remember, if you can watch if you can watch anime, you can watch AI.
That's like saying if you can watch cartoons, you can watch AI.
If you watch cartoons, you can watch anime.
What's going on here?
Yeah, so if you can watch those, then remember, because
I enjoy cartoons, you're saying I'm okay with AI.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying because you can watch cartoons which is not real and it is artificial completely. There's no realism to it whatsoever. It's an animation. Then AI is just a little upgrade on that where people look more realistic, but they're not real. Like when you watch AI, you can tell it's not real.
No, but it's gonna get to the point where you can't tell.
It's kind of like even sometimes on YouTube, I might be watching something and they have like a Batman Arkham Asylum preview. Can't lie to you, man. Sometimes I watch the whole thing, blood.
Wait. The way they're cussing each other.
I'm gripped, bro.
Hey.
What?
Yo.
No, that's not a why.
Oh my.
That's not a why.
Hey.
I'm gripped. That's not a why. What's wrong with the man then?
Hey.
Yo. Man should never give you this sample, blood. Man should never give you this sample. You're abusing the sample, blood.
Man said he's gripped. Hey. I don't know who's gripping you, bro. Yeah, see? Man, that's a red card.
You're even mad, bro. What's wrong with the man then? Oh yeah, R.I.P. D'Angelo still. Apparently he passed. And Angie Stone passed
earlier,
as well. This year, innit?
Yeah, the son, boy. Just prayers out to him, boy.
That's two parents. I think
same year.
Yeah, that's crazy still. I think apparently D'Angelo died from cancer.
Yeah.
Pancreatic cancer or something.
And Angie Stone was a traffic collision.
Yeah, Angie Song's one sounded a bit dodgy though. Still,
Yeah, I know.
but she was saying that she just was about to get
Right.
all her royalties and her rights to her music, and then next minute,
Yeah.
man got hit by a car. Really?
Went to VAR that one still.
Oh. How does it feel? I remember that video came out. Women were going insane.
Hella
man.
V-line, bro.
Well, you liked it?
No, I didn't say I like that. I said
Okay.
it was V-line, innit?
'Cause-
That's the only video that I've known that's like that. No? MTV Base was... By the way, MTV Base MTV shut doors forever the other day.
We're not care about MTV, blood.
Come on, man. Don't lie, man. Rhythms, Rhymes, Life, MTV Base.
Nah, man.
You're lying, man. Back in the day, you were definitely hooked on MTV Base.
MTV was a racist corporation, bro.
Man's not talking above hindsight. How many times are you
Nah,
gonna do this,
brother.
bro?
Nah, man. Stand 10 toes on this thing, blood. Racist organization. But you know, I told you already. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, they didn't want to play no black artists. Michael Jackson video came out. They said, no, we're not playing it. We don't play black artists. It's only because Michael Jackson was such a big artist, yeah, that his record label said, are you crazy? Do you know who this is? If you don't play this brother, we're going to take all of our other artists off of MTV. So that's cool, we'll play him. That was the first black brother to get played on MTV. What year was that? Like, what, 1980 something? That wasn't that long ago, you know?
No. Shout out Michael Jackson, man.
So now they're cutting off MTV. Go away, man. This one's for Mandela. You get me?
Hey.
Bloody racists, man.
How do I check how many people are in the... Oh.
Bro, how can man say Vince McMahon next to dead? That is crazy. He ain't even dead yet.
Your favourite mayor, go on.
Oh, wait. LBC Nick Ferrari, first thing in the morning. Bless them Brazilian drivers still. Vamos ting, RIP Jandula.
Someone said you're rubbing your hand like Smithers.
Not Smithers, it's Mr. Burns, man. Man said, splendid Smithers. All right, Mr. Burns, one of my favourite characters, man.
Nah, he's funny still. He's actually funny. There's another topic I had. Sometimes I'll be scrolling on my Twitter and I bookmark. Oh yeah, quick ad placement. R&B and Slow Jams, Halloween. We're doing 4 events this Halloween. London, Bristol, Birmingham, Manchester. If you're interested in partying, singing R&B and Slow Jams with myself and Chucky, go to slow-jams.co.uk or go to the R&B Instagram page. Click the link in the bio. Get your tickets, man. When it comes to, in regards to dress code, we have a lot of people stressing us out about dress codes. And seeing as we were speaking about our childhoods, we're not fixed on your Halloween dress code being scary.
Yeah, it's just got to be something, effort.
Yeah, just make an effort and try and think of an outfit of a character that means something in your life, whether it's for a cartoon, movie, sitcom, an album cover, footballer, sports person, anything. As long as it's a character or a public figure of some sort. Any of them that have weapons or masks, please leave them at home. We're just trying to vibes. We don't want to stress out the security, raise any blood pressure. But apart from that, just come and have fun, sing some R&B. That's what we're doing. So you ain't got to do the whole scary horror thing. I hear it. And yeah, that closes that ad. But yeah, topics wise, it depends. Marv, there's 2.
I had a topic as well, and I completely forgot, man. Good one as well.
There's 2. I need you to pick one. So I saw this one made me laugh. I saw a tweet earlier that said Lil Wayne doesn't eat fast food. So he has his tour bus driver pull over so his chef can cook on the side of the road. Apparently he hasn't eaten fast food in 20 years. Someone tweeted it and said, this guy drank codeine and smoked 20 blunts daily,
Brother.
but draws the line at a spicy chicken sandwich.
I was going to say that still. Ridiculous. This dude was on syrup and codeine. Man said, nah, man.
I can't eat the spicy chicken.
I said, Big Mac.
I said Chick-fil-A. Nah,
You man are killing yourself with this Big Mac thing, eh? What's that? Do you know what Big Mac does to you? Like, what? Brother, you've had seizures, bro.
Hey.
And it ain't been from the food.
Oh, brother, that tickled me earlier.
Yeah, but that's like the man them that always talk about pork, though. They get my nerves, man.
Yeah, Mark was on the pod recently talking about pork is the delicious meat.
Brother, like, my thing is this, I don't eat pork like that. As in, like, I don't not eat pork, but if it's there and have a full English, yeah, let me get a bacon with that still. But I can't remember the last time I eaten pork, yeah? But my whole thing is the way people go mad about pork. And I'm like, brother, you smoke weed. You drink alcohol. You music. Like, you do all this other stuff, but pork is... Look, come on, man. You're right.
I think it's just, you know, when people point at each other to try and make themselves feel better. Did you hear about the... Oh. The Caribbean restaurant in...
Man said man eats fried rice every week. And man said don't eat pork like that. That's once a week, blood. That's once a week, man. I have 3 or 4 meals a day, man. That's 1 meal out of 4, 8, 12. That's
Once
1
a
meal
week
out
is
of
still a lot,
38.
though.
That's not pork anyway. That's thingy,
My
man.
maths is off. You
Turkey,
eat 3 times a week.
No, I said 3 or 4 times a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Caribbean restaurant in opposite Arsenal Stadium? That the council told him to remove his canopy.
Oh, because it's too similar to...
It just says here that they said the design and appearance gave a negative impact on the street scene.
Yeah. That's definitely racist still.
So apparently, a kind customer built it during the COVID pandemic, whilst seating was crucial to business survival.
That's definitely racist still. Because what are you saying? The colour's a problem? Or the fact that my place is very colourful and the shops next to it are not? Like, which one is it? Because if it wasn't a problem during COVID, that could be a problem out the blue.
He said when they agreed for the canopy to be built in 2021, they weren't doing visual inspections at the time.
That's your problem then.
Yeah, but in 2023, he was informed that a complaint had been made to the council about the canopy following a revamp that included windows and a door being added, which triggered an inspection on site. And then in 2024, he received a letter from the council stating more complaints had been made. See, I told you, it's usually complaints. And the funny thing is, them complaints come from the locals and they never show their face. They might even be eating in your establishment, you know, asking you, telling you, oh, can you take the peas out, the rice and all that, blah, blah, blah. And then they'll go home and report said establishment. Yeah. They're like, from my house, from the view from my living room, I don't like that little yellow and green that's popping up in the corner of my eye from the side of the window. It's like, come on, man.
But I know someone who's tried to do planning permission in their yard, and their next door neighbour's the one who said nah.
Yeah, but did they say why they said nah?
Yeah, but the reason they gave, some of them were justified, but overall it weren't. And also, what's mad is they wanted planning permission for something for their house, and they asked my friend's house and the neighbours, and they were like, yeah, cool. So...
As in the neighbours are okay with it, but just the neighbour...
No, so like me and you live next to each other, you want to do something to your house, I say, the council asked me, you asked me, I say, cool. And even the thing that you've done in your house even encroaches on our house a little bit. But to be fair, we're neighbours, it's not a big deal, I let it go. It's cool, you build your thing, whatever. Now I want to change my house into something else. And now... planning permission, they just ask neighbours. You've now complained saying, no, you don't want me to do that to my house.
I mean, it's not tit for tat, but just because you agreed for me doesn't mean I should agree for you.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is why the war's finished.
What? VAR, bro?
No, that's why the war's
No, VAR that. What I done to my house,
yeah.
I may have encroached in yours. You didn't say nothing.
No, but you...
That's you.
No, you asked me and I said, yeah, it's cool.
Okay.
So now...
What is it you're trying to do that I didn't do? I didn't do the same thing you're doing.
Doesn't matter, but as neighbours...
It's not the same thing.
It is the same thing.
No. We have to apply for planning permission. But I'm saying what I got done... Yeah, but what I got done to my house is not the same thing you're getting done to your house.
I hear that, but my thing is the fact that I could have been an arsehole and said no.
I don't think
I didn't. I said cool for you. So my thing is this. I don't...
but is what you're doing going to bother them? Is what I'm asking.
Nah.
Okay, cool.
But also, even if it does bother you, knock on my door and have a word with me. And
knock on your door?
Yeah, as my neighbour, just knock on my door and say, hi, just letting you know that, like, I'm not too sure about what words. Just have a word with me, innit?
Oh, did you go and knock theirs?
No, they came and asked as well.
So they knocked your door?
They knocked her door.
That's what I'm saying. They knocked her door and asked.
Well, they knocked her door and asked the family.
Yeah, and when you wanted to do yours, did you knock their door?
No, you don't get what I'm saying. As in, for example, so actually, I'm lying. I don't know if they did knock the door. I think it was when there's permission going to be given. I think the council hand letters out to the other neighbours, I believe, to say if you've got anything to. No, actually, no. I think they did ask. No. I think it was both. I think the council asked, and I think they asked about because I think what they were going to do was going to encroach on their land a little bit. They said, you know what, cool, man. Like, it's encroaching, but it's not detrimental. So what I'm trying to say to you is the fact that I've done that for your family,
Do the same for mine.
it doesn't have to be totally the same, but there should be a level of, do you know what, them little cool, you know. All right, cool. As opposed to now sending a personal letter to the council to say why you object. Because remember, they only saw it because the council have to let you know who objects. So that's how they saw it. I'm like, oh, wait, hold on, next door.
Okay.
That's what it was, you know what I'm saying?
Despite an appeal against the council's decision, the planning inspectorate rejected the appeal in July 2025 and upheld the enforcement to take down the canopy. And then last week, with the help of his family, they demolished the structure, which he described as pulling a Band-Aid off a wound. He also added that removing it was also heart-wrenching for the customer who built it. An enforcement notice was issued for the unauthorized structure, and this was upheld following an appeal by the owner to the National Planning Inspectorate. I'm telling you, man, your neighbours, your locals, they be reporting stuff you don't even know, and they be going through the correct channels. You know what I'm saying? The correct channels. But it is disheartening though. Like, just every day passes and there's a bit of the culture that's just getting stripped away. It's sad, man.
Oh, that's what I wanted to say. That video, was it Greatness Dex about black British culture? What did he say?
I haven't seen the video.
Oh, damn.
Do you have it?
Oh, God.
In the meantime, let me read a few comments while you search for that video. Someone said, Tazer, did you get a chance to watch Monster, the Ed Gein story? Although the story itself was horrifying and tragic, Charlie Hunnam deserves an Emmy for his performance, in my opinion. I haven't seen it yet. It's on my to-do list. It's one of them shows where, you know, like, someone suggests it to you, then you both agree that you're going to watch it together. So just waiting for them to get free time in their schedule, and that's going to get a binge. So give me a few episodes, and I'll definitely talk about that. I'm still getting used to this YouTube chat. Brent, you see when someone sends a message with is it XP next to it? What does that mean? So you see like this message here? It's got that next to it.
Nah, that has something to do with the amount of times they've actually typed.
Oh.
Separate to what it is.
Oh, okay, cool. No problem.
XP? Where's XP? I can't see no XP.
At the top it says XP, and then it's the same logo as the person who commented. They pin notices up on streets detailing the proposals. Yeah, but people walk on the street with their head down. Like,
Oh, yes, this is the video.
I'm not gonna watch it.
Here, you know.
No, but we
Okay, go.
I think there's any culture here, you know.
no, but we have black British culture for sure.
No.
You don't think we have black British culture? We do.
What do they represent? I don't know what they represent.
But I think we are black British culture. It's just a melting pot. Like, your black British culture is a mixture of your Nigerian culture. Where is it? Tottenham you grew up?
Yeah.
Tottenham, that culture. Like, all of those things. So someone from South is going to have a different culture from North culture. Like, that's what I mean. Even that, there's different cultures.
UK is confused. I think there's any culture here, you know.
Do you know what's mad? I saw another video, yeah, where the dude was talking about American culture, and he was saying Americans don't have no culture, yeah. Some African man, and Americans are going mad in the comments, like going crazy, yeah. But basically, what he was trying to say was that I'll try and find a video, but what he was trying to say in terms of culture is that culture has to have principles that it stands on. It has to have taboos. It has to have traditions. It has to have go-tos, whatever, is that in terms of American culture, what are your taboos? What don't you do? What are you not allowed to do? What must you do to move forward? Then when he was asking the lady, she didn't know what to say, and he was like, you can't tell me twerking. Like, he was like, twerking is not culture. Like what is a culture? And then, so I was sitting there thinking, because obviously America has influenced the world in terms of culture, dressing, to a degree.
Have they?
Yeah, at a point in time, yeah. Maybe not as much now, but growing up, yes, fitted caps, Jordans, they influence, bro. Like, growing up, like, so in terms of music, rap, hip-hop originated there, so rap, rock and roll, like, there's bare stuff, genres that they have over there, do you know what I'm saying? Even Hollywood, that might not just be black people, but in terms of Hollywood in general, in terms of filming and whatever. But I think when you talk about black culture, I mean African American culture, the way he said it was like, because he was saying, if you think about, the woman was like, I'm Haitian American, and he was like, see, look at the way you differentiated Haitian American. And remember, without even knowing you, if I know a Haitian, I can tell you things they do. Like, for example, if someone says, oh, Nigerian, you already know, all right then, cool. Traditional weddings, certain food, Nollywood, certain food cultures, certain things African Nigerians don't do. You must be married. You can't bring her. Do you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that you know within that culture. There's certain do's and don'ts. Someone could say I am Ghanaian, or someone will say I'm Jamaican. There's certain things. So he was like, but what are your taboos? And I was like, I had to find the clips to make, because it might explain it better. And I don't know if you would even agree with what he's saying. Let me see if I can find it. What's your thoughts while I'm looking?
I'm just going to read what people are saying.
Okay, what are people saying about it?
Sadly, black British culture will always be in the shadow of black American culture, from Juju. Stacey says Americans, especially black Americans, have culture.
What is it, though?
Naomi says black Americans have a lot of influence, but not as much ownership. Sheba says Air Forces, yes, but Jordans didn't catch on too tough. They tried, though.
Jordans didn't catch on?
Stacey said black people have wedding traditions. And Bramtown Guna saying, is that culture? I think you need to specify.
Wait, hold on. How can black people have wedding traditions? What wedding traditions do black people have? That's a white wedding. That's not our weddings. We won't get married like that. We won't get married in white thingies and thingy, black people. Obviously, that's a Western way of weddings. We won't get married like that. So what's...
Yeah, I think we got to VAR this conversation still. There's a lot of things that people are going to get confused.
Because in terms of Nigerian people, remember, that's why people say you have a traditional wedding.
And a white wedding.
And a white wedding.
Yeah.
White wedding's not ours.
We do that because we're here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be doing that. We wouldn't be doing white wedding in Nigeria.
I had to find this clip, man.
Jump in the broom. That's a black thing. Like American.
I was going to say, ain't a Nigerian thing. Oh, yeah, I found it. Brilliant.
Leader is corrupt.
Oh, no, sorry. That's the next one we talk about. No African leaders being corrupt. We're talking about...
We also need to specify...
Oh, yeah, I found it.
Culture and tradition.
Americans in this country are the only groups. They have no culture. It depends on who you meet, where you meet them.
But currently, there's not an African-American culture?
No.
Yes, there is.
What is it? Name 2 value systems in the African-American culture.
Value system?
Yes. Name 2 taboos in the African-American culture system. Name 2 traditions, by the way, in the African-American culture system. There is no value for freedom if you don't understand what it is. The concept of free. You have to have a foundation on which it would balance when you ask for it. Civil right, they give it to you. You have no culture. Nancy, you've been here, born here. Why would you be surprised if I say African Americans don't have a culture? Or twerking? So anything
but I feel like African American culture has definitely
you say
mainstream.
No, you say the word, the African American culture. What is it? Okay, fine.
Like hip hop.
Oh,
not
Jesus
hip hop. I mean, I don't want to. Yes, I feel like
you haven't thought about it. It's fine. Don't make things up.
I'm not making it up.
Okay,
I feel like
then educate me. you feel, you should know. You were born and raised here.
Yes, but I have a
Are
Haitian.
you African American?
I'm Haitian American.
That's correct. Do you see why you were being specific with that? Because anybody who encounters you already knows you before. If they know you are Haitian, at least two things comes to their mind.
What is that?
If they've been to Haiti, they can look at work ethics and they say, yes, Haitians, I know them. Service industry, they know where they do well. Food, they can say yes. And even language, Creole.
Right.
And they can say, oh, I love Haitians. Because they saw the culture in abstract before they encountered you. So people go over the bridge of your culture, your tradition, your customs, and that helps them to know how to
address it.
Exactly. I'm saying to you, any people who ask for these things, which are abstract, freedom, for example, independence, for example, and civil rights, for example, voting rights, for example, you must have a foundation on which these things are going to balance. Because the people there have to uniformly agree with consensus. This is our way of life. The do's and the don'ts involved in our culture. Even if you have to create an artificial culture.
Is that why the civil rights movement is considered dead?
It's dead and useless. They got it, but they could not balance it on any foundation.
You hear that? So you get it. I agree with some bits of it. I don't know if I would say they haven't got a culture, but I agree with the fact that there's not a uniformed idea of our do's and don'ts. So, for example, Sexy Red, people love Sexy Red, but then some black people are like, I don't like her. I don't like what she stands for. I don't like what she's promoting. But then other people say, no, it's fine. She's young. She's lit. She can do what she wants. It's like, that's not uniform. Because, for example, in Nigeria or in China or in certain other places, you can have someone who's doing that, but the general consensus from most people will be, I don't agree with this, it's nonsense. You're calling lip gloss gonorrhea and you're calling another makeup chlamydia. And that's cool. That's not cool. That's tosh. But because she's lit and she's rich, it's calm. No. Every black people should be like, nah, this is garbage. So that other people know, we don't touch this. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm making sense.
No, you are making sense, but I still think that there's still a group of people that would adhere to it. Hence why she's where she is. But to label it culture or tradition, that's a bit too far. I wouldn't say she's culture. She's a part of, because I guess hip hop music is culture.
Yeah, there's a big or it's a big part of
because she's a part
what
of hip
people
hop.
listen to, or she's got influence.
Yeah, so like
So it's influence culture.
Well, I just typed in
what culture means.
No, American culture examples.
Okay, cool.
And what AI has come up with is American culture includes core values such as individualism and freedom, popular culture such as American football, hip-hop music, and Hollywood movies, and unique holidays like Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but but maybe put African American culture, because American culture is a bit too broad. Because remember, with that...
Okay, so African Americans have made major contributions to American literature, music, visual arts, media, politics, science, business, and cuisine. Notably, African American music forms such as jazz, rock and roll, and hip hop have been among the United States' most successful cultural exports. So that's what they've put it down to.
Yeah, but then unfortunately, that's not culture. That's your impact on culture. But what is your culture? Like, for example, what is the traditions?
But again, it says here, what is African American black popular culture? Black popular culture is a part of all cultures that is concerned with pleasure, enjoyment, and amusement that represents the identity and politics of black culture according to each culture's beliefs, values, experiences, and social institutions. And that is expressed through aesthetic codes and genres. It's a deep one, man, because whatever genre you decide you're a fan of, you could say you were influenced by someone who's African American. So does that make it culture? It's going to be a difficult one.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But that's not culture, though.
Okay, so is this culture? Certain dance moves are culture, right? Because they derived from a black person.
No, but I feel like what he was trying to say was that in terms of the difference between things that impact culture, things that influence culture, and what is the culture in general. And he was saying, like, in terms of taboos, in terms of do's and don'ts, in terms of structure and foundation, like, there's got to be a culture. For example, like, you might say in Nigeria, what's the culture in Nigeria is of the Yorubas, for example, is education, respecting your elders, marriage. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
That's a
things.
tradition.
Yeah, I'm saying tradition, taboos. You know what I'm trying to say? Like stuff like that. I'm talking about. What I'm saying. And as a Nigerian, and even people outside of Nigeria can be like, yeah, I know Nigerians, and they're flamboyant, or they, you know what I'm saying, they do certain things. So I think what he was trying to say was that's like, you wouldn't say Afrobeat is a part of the culture, or influences the culture, but it's not the culture. It's an element of it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying? Because we're not all we can't all sing. We don't all like Afrobeat, so it doesn't impact everyone.
Yeah, but that's the same with hip hop, no?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not. It's a part of. It's something that influences the culture, and it's a cultural element. But I think him talking about the culture is like, as I said again, the do's and don'ts, the taboos, the traditions.
Yeah, but you're saying this like...
hip hop is not a tradition.
No, but...
we don't grow up at a certain age and be like, now it's time for you to listen to hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
No, but it's still... But that's why I asked in regards to dancing. It's still something that you would argue derives from people of that culture. So if I'm saying I'm part of this culture and then I do something that sets precedent for people after me, one could argue that this is culture. It might not be a tradition that everyone who, like you said, everyone who's Yoruba tribe carries, but it still had an impact in culture.
Yeah, I'm not saying that it doesn't. I'm just being devil advocate with what he said. Because
I think the way...
for me, in terms of African Americans, I believe they have a culture. But when he broke it down like that, I was like, because when you look at America, you tend to look at the impact of their influence as opposed to the culture. And I think we blend it together. So because their impact is so powerful in terms of hip hop, in terms of other music genres, in terms of NFL, NBA, sports, there's so many different things that you'll be like, yeah, that's your culture. But it's like, no, those are elements and influence in terms of sport and music. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think the conversation is difficult to have, yeah? Because the elephant in the room is a lot of the people that we're referring to weren't supposed to be there. So if we're talking about black culture, you have to follow it all the way back.
But I think that's what he was saying in terms of this video.
Yeah, if you follow it all the way back, you'll find it's Haitian.
No.
Haiti or Nigeria or Ghana.
No. I think when he was talking about, for example, when the civil rights movement was going on, there was traditions, there was taboos, there was do's and don'ts, there was a uniformed idea of what it was to be a black man, a black woman, or within our community. But then once that happened, and civil rights, even though once civil rights ended, there was still segregation, there was still nonsense going on, there was still whatever. I think he's saying after that it kind of fell apart and there weren't these foundations that to be built off, and then everyone kind of started doing their own things, and then it just became, it wasn't as clear cut.
Yeah, but even then though, people didn't have the opportunity to do their own things, hence why he would allude to the fact that everyone was doing the same thing. You didn't have the opportunity to do your own thing.
No, I think he's saying people were doing their own thing in terms of because...
Back then?
Yeah, well, after civil rights, because that's why I said there was no foundation for it.
No, but I'm saying before that.
No, but remember, before that you had Martin Luther King, you had Malcolm X, you had leaders that were like people looking at to give them direction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And also, in those days, there was more like two-parent households. There was more family units. So then when you've got more family units, you tend to have more structure in terms of what people view things to be like taboos. You know what I'm saying? Whereas later on, when two-parent households were dwindling, influence comes more from outside as opposed to the household.
But you see the two-parent household that you're arguing, not that you're saying is dwindling. Yeah, is that by accident?
No, I'm not saying it's black people's fault it's happened.
No, I'm not saying it's black people's fault either.
Because obviously, in regards to the welfare system in America, they were on a vibe of if you're single, we'll give you money. If you've got two people in a household, We'll not give you money.
What I'm saying is that wasn't accidental.
It was garbage, yeah. And then the crack epidemic, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, over time in 2025, after everything that's happened, I'm just through this video because I thought it was an interesting video because I'd never looked at it like that. And someone I don't know who put it in the comments, said that this is why African Americans would get annoyed at conversations like this because they've been through madness and a lot of black people haven't. A lot of black people have either been in Africa and came to America late after everything had transpired, or they're speaking from here, the cheap seats, so we can't speak on their culture, which I understand, but it's just a talking point. As in terms of cultures, taboos, traditions, do's and don'ts, there isn't a uniform do and don't over there. Because in America, it's a land of do whatever you want to a degree.
Yeah, land of the free. I know.
So if that's the case, then in terms of the culture,
Is what I think that people will just say culture based on what they associate with. So like you said when you used the example, why did you use Sexy Red as an example, by the way?
because she's a prominent figure within the culture.
But just because man done bow in the club doesn't mean she's prominent, bro. What we doing here, man?
I'm sorry, Brent. Have you got a Discord link by any chance? Sorry. Yeah.
We'll wrap up the live anyway.
No, because someone was just asking about. They said it's expired. So they said, please open Discord. But I think it's just in general. But the Discord, sorry, and we're gonna end the live now anyway. It's supposed to end at 10. Should have got here earlier. Good topic. Me and Taze might explore it a bit after, but then we're gonna speak about the next topic. So if you listen to the episode on Friday, the first third we'll talk about a few things, and then Sancho and Sweetie. Second half was what you've seen, and the second third is what you've seen now, roughly. And the third will be
Question time.
Questions
for you, yeah.
Oh, cool. All right. No drama.
Peace.
Peace. Thanks for listening. Take care.